Number 50, best PC VR. Yeah, I know, I said PC VR on a budget. In this video, we're gonna be looking at the top 50 reasons that you should buy an Oculus Quest 2. Number 49. Actually, it's pretty comfortable after you set the right tightness, that is. Watching movies, YouTube, and TV shows is pretty cool in VR. You can download apps like Discord and Spotify. Comment down below if you want to know how to do that. Oh, and by the way, if this has convinced you and you're thinking about buying one, please go through my affiliate link. That would mean so much to me. Hand tracking, yeah, it's not the best, but you're looking at the future right here. Connect to your PC through virtual desktop. But just know that this is made to be completely standalone. Enjoy wireless VR without a PC. It has a 4.7 out of 5 stars rating on Amazon. Other than the stock strap, it stays clean. You might think that because it's white, it can get dirty easily, but that's not the case. It actually works good in low light, super light. So it makes longer play sessions a lot more enjoyable, instead of feeling like this brick is on you. High RAM and processor so powerful, it's more expensive than your house. There's an audio jack so you can plug in your own headphones if you don't want to use the speakers. Or you can buy some actual headphones made for the Quest 2. And I'm going to make a review video on a pair that I'm sponsored with, so make sure to stick around for that video if you're interested. And also make sure to stick around for the last ones. Hopefully they'll convince you. A lot more people have it than what you think, so multiplayer games are actually pretty fun because you're usually never going to find an empty lobby. Usually. Controllers are good. It's good tracking. I just had to change my batteries out like yesterday, and I've been using batteries that they provide for a good 2 months, or like since it released basically. You can buy lens covers if you're scared that your lenses are going to be ruined. You can put your own external battery for more playtime. Some games are cross-compatible, so if you have Rift games, you can play them on the Quest. Or if they're not cross-compatible, you can still play them through virtual desktop.
Check out this video.
You can use your VR as a second monitor while it's in space or in like this cool modern gaming room that you will never own. Hey guys, liking this video? This channel is all about VR, so if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I really need your support. Thank you very much. Because I will bet that a lot of you who are actually watching this video aren't actually subscribed. Anyway, enough with that. Number 30. Watch VR concerts with Wave XR. You can work out in VR. Yeah, and it's kind of weird, but like you can actually break a sweat in VR. Oh, and the Quest 2 also can track your calories with Oculus Move. You can buy covers for the Quest 2 if you have friends over. So if you've been sweating in that VR for a little while, then you might want to switch them up. Don't worry, you'll get used to motion sickness. The Oculus Quest store library isn't that small. You can back up your files and games to the Quest 2 if you come from the Quest 1. Change your settings if you want privacy. Facebook. Cast either on phone or PC with this link right here. You can return games with the Oculus refund policy. This next one is more of like a tip, but you can use these safety strap, whatever the things are, to go around your hand so you don't have to always be holding on to the controller, kind of like the Valve Index controllers are. You can download and purchase games from your phone without having to go into your VR. There's Google Earth VR, which is a really cool experience. That's only on PC. Of course, you can always use virtual desktop. Or there's this app called Wander. You're wireless. There's no cables. It makes it a lot better. Trust me. It actually really does. It has Wi-Fi 6, and that's really advanced Wi-Fi. Double tap for pass-through, and you can quickly check your surroundings. This is a pretty unique feature that the Quest provides, and it's really useful, and I think this is going to open up a world for AR. It's pretty sturdy. I mean, just look at this video. He's torturing this device. And you have the Oculus warranty. Scared of the fact that there's just 3 IPD settings? Well, if you put it just right, you can have the in-between. If you have glasses, you can buy prescriptive lenses. Check the link out. There's night display. Open up the browser with different tabs to act like 3 monitors. Then go to pass through. It'll look pretty cool, as if this is like AR, if you know what I mean. Trust me, I think this is gonna become the future. Okay, here are the last 10. If you made it this far, make sure to like the button so it can get to other people. Let's try to get this video up to, well, I don't know. I mean, it depends how many views I get, but over 50. And comment legend if you want to get a heart from me. Speaking about comments, these 50 aren't the only reasons. Go check out the comments right now to see what other people have to say about this. Or if you have something to say, please, I would love to hear your advice or your reason. But anyway, here are the last 10. Yes, it's cheap. It's the most accessible, like actually good VR that we have out in the markets right now. Speak more about this in just a second. You can go to the movies, like you're actually going to the movie, and actually buy the ticket with real money and watch movies. How many times am I gonna say movies? You can also watch them in 3D, like VR, but like 3D. It's kind of, it's weird to think about, but you gotta try it. The app is called Big Screen. I talked about this earlier, and it's a really cool app. You can also socialize in here, kind of like VR chat in a way. So it's really fun. 90 hertz default and 1832 by 1920 pixels per eye. That's higher than the $1,000 index. 50% more than the Quest 1, 3.5 megapixels, which as you can see is a lot compared to the other ones. So yeah, text is now actually readable, unlike your old Oculus Quest 1, which brings me to number 7, a great cheap upgrade. This cost me less than how much I paid for the Rift 1. In my opinion, for what I need, it's better. It's mobile, so you can bring it anywhere. Inside out tracking. Yeah, I had several pretty irritating experiences with the Rift 1. Like 2 trackers just weren't enough, but I want to sit there and spend $60 just for a whole other tracker to get slightly better tracking. I don't know. Yes, this inside out tracking is not the best, but for, I want to say, about 95% of what you want to do, it gets the job done really well too. I'll just say here, it's just kind of hard when you play games that require you to go behind your head. It doesn't track it that well, but overall it's really good tracking. It's definitely better than the tracking of the Rift 1. That's of course the way I had it set up. Maybe you have it set up the perfect way, but overall you don't have to face one side. You can twirl around, it doesn't matter. Wireless PC gaming, yes, that's a thing, and it's really cool. You can play Half-Life Alyx wirelessly. There's a ton of accessibility with Sidequest, which is a software where you can sideload apps into your Quest. It's kind of confusing. I didn't really understand what it was at first. You can basically download both free and paid games or apps or different things like that, which you couldn't do on the Oculus Quest store because of the restrictions. It's literally more powerful than my $1,000 PC. Okay, so for number 1, this is actually really generic. Obviously, these aren't exactly in order. Oculus is now Facebook, and obviously Facebook is trying to mainstream this. So for a company that big to try to mainstream this device so millions and millions of people can get it in their hands, they made it cheap and they made it good. Of course, overall they made it good. It's not the best. I will admit it's not the best, but overall, they made a good product for a cheap price that pretty much anyone can afford. I don't regret this purchase at all. It's actually one of my best purchases I've ever made, that I spent on technology. VR is the future, and I think this is as close and as easy as we can get. Wait, if this video has convinced you to buy one, or you already have one already, make sure to watch this video right here on the left. Just showing you many tips and tricks. And if the video isn't there, it's because I haven't posted it yet. But of course, if you want to watch it as soon as I post it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, Diamond.